It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Riyad Mahrez. He's one of the best dribblers around, Peter, with such delicate, close control and wonderful balance. He could finish with the best of them too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him score a few cracking individual efforts for this team. He loves to move in from that right flank and unleash with his left foot.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That's good play. Here it is, crossed in. Romero is there, and he can get that clear. And it's hoisted clear. Tries a shot! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Alvarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mondi, that's been drilled forward. Molina gets over and intercepts. Struck first time.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Ball comes in. Otamendi getting this one clear. Bensebaini have it back and can go again. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Alvarez. Argentina can break now. McAllister. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that's been well dealt with. Boudaoui. Nouri. The pull did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Muscular approach does pay off here. Fernandez. Romero, gently done. The pull, that's really well manoeuvred. Nouri. Boudaoui. Mondi. Bentaleb. Mandy shifted upfield. Looks to the other side. Otamendi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tagliafico is there, and he can get that clear. Alvarez hurtling down that right flank, and they can counter here. It is quite a run he's making here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taking it long, and that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. And he's there to clear it. Messi goes short. Bensebaini getting this one clear. Ball is over the line. Messi, now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. Boudaoui. Bensebaini aimed forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Mahrez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Algeria making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Mandy cuts out the pass. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's been slipped through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Otamendi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And that was very necessary. Nouri.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks.
It climbs up big! De Paul. Tagliafico moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Mondi, and it's played forward, and it's Mahrez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Fernandez forwards and with intent. Mandy gets it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Molina. Wins the duel this time. He's having a shot! And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this... Oh, they could be caught out here! And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Simeone. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Bensebaini attempts a clearance. And it's Mahrez. Spread out to the left. That has found him in acres of space. Alvarez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Takes a shot! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi, and it's lofted through here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Molina. Messi. Fernandez. Tagliafico. McAllister. Alvarez. Mahrez. No, again there's no way through. And here's Alvarez! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
De Paul. Tagliafico. And it's McAllister. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mandy, and the keeper's got it again. Fernandez. Simeone. That's a nicely shaped ball. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Aim forwards. Mahrez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The referee's awarded a free kick. De Paul wins the duel this time. Alvarez. Otamendi. Tagliafico. De Paul. De Paul, gently done. Boudaoui. And it's Messi. Messi. Molina. Aimed in towards the centre. That's not going far. That's put paid to a promising move. McAllister, that's a dangerous ball. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. And here's McAllister. Bentaleb. Moved on forwards. Nouri. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Tries a deft little ball. McAllister. Nice physical challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Last-ditch defending, but there's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Mondi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. has been knocked clear. Real chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. Budawi, out to the left it goes. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. De Paul, it's an inviting looking ball that. Alvarez. Now it's Simeone, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nouri. Budawi. And it's played forward. Molina makes the interception. Simeone. And here's Messi. Fernandez. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. Oh, good spread. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Mahrez. So who's he picking out? Fernandez is there, and he can get that clear. Simeone. Romero. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Budawi clipped into space. Romero getting this one clear. Molina shifted upfield. That toss surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Mondi. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Molina. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Moved on forwards. And it's Mahrez. Oh, that's a nice ball. Molina gets it away. Mahrez. Budawi. Lobbed in behind. Cleared away. Otamendi. Alvarez. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. McAllister. Now it's Messi. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bensebaini. Boudaoui. Molina. De Paul. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Bensebaini, aim forwards. Over to the left. Strong running down that left flank. Simeone. Simeone. Molina. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Algeria are down to 10 men. That has been knocked clear. Mahrez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he decides to cross it. Boudaoui, crossed it again. And he's there to clear it. Mahrez with the short one. Tries to get it clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Now that's well seen too. Bensebaini. Boudaoui. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Fernandez. De Paul, gently done. And it's Molina.
Simeone really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mandy forwards and with intent. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's Simeone. And Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Mahrez. Bensebaini moved on forwards. Ambitious ball here. Clearly not happy with that. Mondi. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. Molina. Can he get onto this? Simeone, and he's managed to get free. Proves too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to dink it through. The ball shifted upfield. The pass is intercepted. Spread out to the left. That's good defending, very good defending. Messi. And here's Alvarez! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's a good run down the right. Cross in, looks like a good... Up he goes! No, he's got that completely wrong. Otamendi, aim forwards. And it's played forward, played out to the right. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De Paul. Fernandez. Simeone. Fernandez, gently done. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Bentaleb. Throw it. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There will be a throw-in. Fernandez. Alvarez. And it's McAllister. Simeone. He's got away. Mandy forwards and with intent. Molina. Simeone. Molina. Now it's Simeone. Oh, some tackle that. Bentaleb. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mahrez. Picks it up out wide. McAllister. De Paul. McAllister. Otamendi. De Paul. Fernandez. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bentaleb. Bentebaini. Moved on forwards. Fernandez. Fernandez shifted upfield. Succumbs to the pressure. Bentebaini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mondi. Forward it goes. Tagliafico. De Paul. Simeone. And they win it back again. Bentaleb. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Nicely shaped cross. Gets it away. McAllister wins the duel this time. Alvarez. Simeone. Very nicely done. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it's Mahrez. Can he finish? So much time and space here. Molina attempts a clearance. Romero gets it away. Mahrez, and Mahrez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mahrez is offering a right smile there.
De Paul. Alvarez. That's Simeone. Simeone. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. McAllister chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Simeone. Simeone looking to get on the end of this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Deftly away. Messi. And he shoots! That has been knocked clear. So what can they make of this? Baini. Argentina still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Mandy forwards and with intent. Simeone. That's the throw. Budawi. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Oh, it's come loose. Lovely bit of skill. Looking here to chip it through.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. And it's Molina. Simeone. Bentaleb getting this one clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Alvarez. Out to the right. Played back in. And it's hoisted clear. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's through, now is he in? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Otamendi. Fernandez. Otamendi shifted upfield. Mahrez. Great chance! It's a loose ball. Can he could be danger here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It'll be a throw-in. Budawi. Probing pass. Just too much on that. De Paul. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Out to the left it goes. And that's aimed into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Simeone. De Paul. Molina. Tagliafico. Romero. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's very neat. Fernandez with the clearance. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Budawi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. De Paul. Messi. Calmly anticipates. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bensebaini cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Delivered with swing. Tries to get it clear. It's run loose here. Romero, aim forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Budawi. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Messi. Fernandez, gently done. And it's Molina. Simeone shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Clears it away. That's a good run down the left. Otamendi gets across to intercept that. Messi. De Paul. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. That looks a cracking ball. Budawi. Mahrez. Big chance! Mahrez. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Fernandez. Molina. And it's played forward. Played out wide. And it's Molina. And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
They've played it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's nice. Bentaleb forwards and with intent. Bensebaini. Bensebaini. That's a sharp pass. Molina. Driven forward. That's going to go a long way. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Fernandez aim forwards. Mahrez. Bensebaini. It's a quick ball upfield. Fernandez. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Molina. He's in plenty of space here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Tagliafico cuts out the pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Algeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nice physical challenge.
Algeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Simeone providing an outlet on that flank.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Paul. Fernandez. Fernandez shifted upfield. Tagliafico. McAllister. He is just caressing the ball. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. McAllister's cross. Bensebaini with the clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he cuts out the supply. McAllister. And it's McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Now it's McAllister.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Played with finesse. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Argentina are making a change now. Mahrez swings it across. Romero clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Mahrez. Turns and goes back.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
McAllister, gently done. Bentaleb. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short.
Algeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Mahrez. Boudaoui. Shot, surely! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Boudaoui. Chance for a shot!
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Tries a measured ball.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's a throw-in. Molina, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Simeone. Montiel. Quality ball. And he's there to clear it. Simeone. That is a brilliant interception.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mandy shifted upfield. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Algeria can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Mahrez. And he's cut it out.
Algeria really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And they've got a throw. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Tagliafico. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Fernandez. Messi. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a save! Terrific reactions! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Messi. Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Messi plays it short. Fernandez. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. De Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's really well manoeuvred. Referee's given a throw. Argentina making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cross goes in there. What a throw in. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now then, the ball's come loose. Fernandez played out towards the right wing. And here's Messi. Final seconds, this has to be it. And the counter is on. Played out to the right. Mahrez stood his ground strongly. Bentaleb. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Cleared away. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?